A quick takeaway from my book, Psycho-Cybernetics. 5 rules for freeing your creativity, your creative machinery. Okay, so I'm only on now rule 2, but I was about to go into rule number 3. And I don't know if any of you ever get to a point, all of this is creative thinking. This whole process, this whole what we're doing is idea thinking. It's ideas, it's creative, it's sitting and coming up with something. And like I told my daughters this morning, I told them, like, they need to come up with a business idea, right? They look at all the irrelevant things, like, oh Dad, but what about this? How's this? This is going to stop us doing this. They look at all the things that could possibly stop them. Instead of like setting a date, when you're going to start, what you're going to do, why you're going to do it, how many people you're going to serve, and that type of thing. They're rather looking at what's going to stop them, right? And sometimes you need time, you need to do research. Well, not sometimes, all the time. Your ideas come from research. Your ideas come from looking at what other people are doing. Your ideas come from reading. Your ideas come from just practical research. And research can be in the form of books, in the form of video, in the form of listening to a podcast. Ideas come, you're running in the mountain, ideas will come, but you need to give yourself some time. So I don't know if any of you felt, like I've been feeling it, where the creative is just not working. It's like you feel numb. What next? Because I'm thinking of, fuck, what next? How do we change this thing? What's next? What's the next unit? How's it going to be? What's it going to look like? How can we make an e-commerce with it? And here are 5 rules for freeing your creative machinery. Number 1, do your wording before you place your bet, not after the wheel starts spinning. So that means you need to do your homework basically first before you actually go in and spin the wheel or take the action. So that when you're in the moment of action, your worry should have been done before you took the action, not take the action and then worry how it's going to work, is it going to work. That worry should be done before. So you're doing all your research, you're doing all your thinking, right? And now you take your action and you're letting it go. So what they're saying is, it's like you're at the roulette table. Place your bets. Right. Everybody got their bets. No more bets. You ever seen a roulette table? Yeah. Where you must put your bet on a number, right? They throw the ball in, and and whatever number the ball lands on, and you win. Your token, whatever's on that number, you win. So what they're saying is, you can't be. They noticed that a lot of people stress and worry while it's spinning. They haven't done the stress and the worry before they did it. They must get it out of the way. And while that ball is spinning, you need to relax. You need to, because your worry and your anxiety has been done already. But when it's spinning, you need to somehow just relax. And this is one of the ways you can get creative, by doing your research, doing your homework, doing everything you can do before I'm going to do it now. I didn't highlight anything here, but basically what they're saying is, do your worrying before you place your bet, not after the wheel starts turning, because that can block your creative machinery moving you forward. If you're going to do all the worrying and stuff while you're busy taking the action. And then it falls into the next one, number 2. Form the habit of consciously responding to the present moment. So when you're doing the thing, when you take in the action, your conscious effort is in the moment on what you're doing. Right? It's in the moment what you're doing. It's not what your goals are for the day. Okay? You know what your goals are for the day because you did the worrying already. You already wrote it down. You did the thinking, you did the worrying. You know what the goals are for the day. But now, what you're doing right now is where your conscious thought should be. Not on maybe what you must still get done for the day. So, consciously practice the habit of taking no anxious thought for tomorrow. So you're not worrying about tomorrow by giving all your attention to the present moment. Your creative mechanism cannot function or work tomorrow. It can only function in the present, today. Make long-range plans for tomorrow, which we always talk about. We're always making long-range plans. But don't try to live in the tomorrow or in the past. Alcoholics Anonymous uses the same principle when they say, don't try to stop drinking forever. Merely say, I will not drink today. That was a big takeaway for me. Don't try to stop drinking forever. Merely say, I'm not drinking today. I'm not having a drink today. And it does make sense. Because your anxiety and your worry becomes so, will I stop? Will I be that person who stops? Is that me? So now all your anxiety, all your pressure, all your worry focuses on, will I be that person? Where it should be, I am that person today. I am it now, and be grateful for that moment of present. So that's my takeaway. Yeah.
I'll go next. So, okay. So I just started a new book, The Greatness Guide. Sticking with Robin Sharma for now. So The Greatness Guide is what I'm starting to read. And my takeaway is on basically windows of opportunity. So each day life will send you little windows of opportunity, right? And it speaks about ultimately your destiny will be defined by how you respond to these little windows of opportunity. And it speaks about obviously fear as well. So it encourages you to basically, our instinct is to, when you fear something, to back away from it. But if you change your mindset, you should actually run towards the fear, recognize the fear, feel the fear, and actually run towards them. And yeah, speaking of fear, I obviously thought of Corona, and many people fear Corona, obviously. It's a natural thing, they fear Corona, but this fear actually maybe prevented them from taking these windows of opportunity that is presented in this time specifically. There are lots of opportunity that came about because of Corona, which means it's specific to the time period we're in now, and they would have missed this opportunity because of the fear they have inside them. If I relate it to ourselves, we could have easily stopped. We could have easily stopped working and stopped serving out of fear. But if we did do that, we would have not seized the growth opportunity that has proven itself through online, basically. We came about doing online not because of Corona, but we weren't fearful of Corona. We didn't stop. We didn't think, oh shit, we can't do this now. We can't serve. No, we rather took an opportunity of going online. And yeah, we would have missed the opportunity to basically help people outside of Cape Town. Before this, we were just helping people in our community, in our area, in Cape Town, in Western Cape. Now we're helping people in Joburg, in the UK, in America. So yeah, seize the opportunities, the windows of opportunities that you get.
Awesome. That's a good one.
So I also started a new book, but I did think that this takeaway that I took from this book just went so nicely with what Robin Sharma says. So my takeaway is be that person who never asks permission for themselves. And this is from the book Girl, Stop Apologizing by Rachel Hollis. So basically, stop being that person to ask for permission. And then Robin Sharma actually mentions the fundamentals of sticking to what you know in your heart. And it's just things like being positive, taking responsibility for your role in what's working in your life and what's not working in your life, treating people well, working hard and being the innovator rather than the follower. Obviously getting up early and setting your goals, but speaking your truth and being disciplined, caring for yourself, your health, your family, and yeah, just to know that what you're doing is the right thing, and yeah, like just believe in yourself and know that you never have to ask for permission from anybody, and you don't have to apologize for who you are ever. So yeah, stick to your truth, like follow your truth and what's in your heart, and that was my big takeaway that I kind of like just connected to one another.
Cool. So I'm still, of course, reading Man a book, and my takeaway today is on chapter 5. Beginning is the end. It starts off with fixing your mornings. So of course, Pedro Skillian talks about that you gotta wake up early, stop being a bitch, and pressing the snooze button. If it goes off, get up, get your day started, start your day off. If it's a half an hour earlier, get it started off. I mean, he talks about how you can save time by just waking up a half an hour earlier. He talks about how he mentors someone. And waking up earlier enables you to build your morning ritual, which is the main thing you want to focus on. Once you have a morning ritual, it sets the tone for the day. It sets your success for the day. It allows you to plan out your day and then practice also your gratitude and make sure that your mindset is in the right place also. So being that you wake up early and you are, for me, what I've realized is that your mind is so wide awake early in the morning. You can think clearly.
I've been snoozing like a bitch past few weeks.
And it just goes to show how you get uninterrupted also. Like, I mean, yes, it's quiet in my house when I wake up. Baby sleeping, my woman is sleeping, Diego sleeping. And I find that time so powerful to read for myself. Go over stats, go over what I need to, okay, cool, I'm gonna write out my schedule for today, you know? That's how important it is. It just sets up, it's the anchor of your day that he talks about. And just to end off quickly, which is the most powerful, is that, there we go, it is the keystone. So when figuring out what else could be changed in your world or in a world class, he talks about the chess player, for example, as an example. A chess player sees 4 moves ahead. As yourself, if you wake up early in the morning and you set a routine for yourself that knows that work for yourselves, and yes, each of our routine will be different, and God's routine will be focusing straight directly on, okay, 3 things I need to focus on where the business is to go forward. Okay, that's a new idea we can implement. Yes, he's going to delegate it to one of us, the media team, the coaches team, you know. But everybody has their own ritual in the morning. What gets you started? What makes you more successful on the day? And he uses this example of a chess player. A chess player plays 1 move but thinks 4 moves ahead. So on a daily life, what do you do in the morning to set up your day to make it more successful? To make it the anchor of your successful day. That is my biggest takeaway.
Coach, that's an awesome one. Okay, mine is still on the book starts with why. I'm gonna start off by asking a few questions I can't ask Jamie because she knows exactly probably what's coming. I just want to hear one thing from each of you guys. Why are our customers our customers? And I'll explain why I'm asking that question. So Nika, why do you think our customers are our customers? For what reason do you think they stay with us?
Well, I think they would buy into our belief. I think because they are wanting a goal, they believe in us, that can help them.
Awesome. Amy?
Because we are accountable to the goals and we actually see them through and help them through carrying it out from the start to the end.
Okay. Kelly?
I think they value how genuine we are. They can feel that and they value the service that we do.
Okay. G?
Because they come to us for results and we deliver.
Alvis?
Yeah, because we give them results, we teach them what to do, and they become that person. They achieve results. Yes, give them results.
They talk about, the chapter's called carrots and sticks. So what it is about is manipulation and inspiration. So it starts off by asking or talking about products and what people have to offer. So, like Kelly spoke about service. So he mentions here that there is barely a product or service on the market today that customers can't buy from someone else for about the same price, for about the same quality, and for some reason the same service level. Okay, or even the same features. What that means is, I know Kelly spoke about service, she spoke about results. Nico's one was really good, was belief, which is probably the closest to what we need to be thinking. Because there is probably somebody out there that is probably preaching the same thing. I give results. Somebody's out there saying, my services is the best. And that's something that I think we need to get out of our head, because all we think about, even myself included, I'll probably say because we're giving results, because our services is great, because we care about the people, but there is somebody out there somewhere that is believing that exact same thing. And he says here that when you ask somebody why customers are your customers, and companies say that it's with regards to service, with regards to quality, price, or anything like that, in other words, companies have no clue why their customers are their customers. Okay, so he literally puts that straight out. If you're answering anything in that sense, then you self do not know why your customers are your customers. And if you do not know why your customers are your company or your customers, then you probably don't know why your employees is your employees. You don't even know why people would work for you or why they are working for you.
Cool. So yesterday I started off saying, like, why do we exist? Why did we start working here? Why did we decide we want to obviously believe in God, believe in EFF Bootcamp? And I'm just take this part away quickly. It says those who truly lead are able to create a following of people, supporters who act for the good, not because they have to, but because they want to. So on the topic of what Mikael is reading, which is Carrots and Sticks, Manipulation versus Inspiration. Basically in this part of the book, they're talking about price, fear, aspirations, anything possible that could possibly manipulate you into buying a product, buying a service, right? And they're saying, for instance, if you lower your price, automatically I'm going to go buy from you. But I'm not buying loyalty, I'm buying it because the price is low. I'm buying it maybe because Nico is now a celeb, and because Nico is endorsing this product or service, cool, it must be amazing, so I must buy it. Why? Because I'm falling into peer pressure, because if I don't follow what the world is doing, automatically I'm wrong or I don't know, right? Even with aspirations, we're writing it down, we're believing I'm going to be a millionaire, but cool, it's just words on a paper, but why are you actually writing it down? Why do you believe it so much that you're actually going to put the action in doing so? So all of these persuades people to buy something, either because the price is good, like I said, or they fall into peer pressure, but they're scared to be wrong. But this is again not buying loyalty, this is only buying it because they think it's maybe the best option. With that also said, why I brought this up is because our customers our members don't come to us because our prices are low. They don't come to us because, yes, our service is amazing, but they don't know that until they're in here. They don't know what service they're going to be getting. When they come for a consult, they don't know what service they're going to be getting. They're thinking it's like a normal gym. They don't know if they're going to get results or not. Yes, we have transformations, but they don't know that. They still have that beliefs that we need to break down. So they don't come to us because of that, Then maybe they come to us because they see the vibe downstairs when they're doing a class. Because a lot of people that I do consults with, they're like, oh, I walk past and I love what I saw, They see the diversity of people that's in the class, big, small, tall, short, Everyone that's in there, they see the love that we as coaches, as people that working there, even Albus, even Ailey will come down, come greet the person. They see that and they automatically feel welcome. So that is also why they actually buy into us. So against the word loyalty. Yes, we have a lot of God's past clients, and like God said, He did start EFF Bootcamp. He is EFF Bootcamp, and He wants us to take over it, so He doesn't want to be the face of it anymore. He wants us to do so. But He did start it. And the members that are still with us, even at Tiger Valley, look at the loyalty. Why? Because God started off with why, and He built from 3 people, built now 2 locations. And it's kind of hard to believe in EFF Bootcamp without also believing in God. We can all say this here, we all came from a job, all came from corporate, and maybe going job to job to see what is best for us. We're all flipping young as well, but yet we are here, even during Corona, where maybe if we didn't believe in God, didn't believe in EFF's growth, we'll be like, fuck it, I'm not going to get any money, fuck this shit, I'm going to leave. And then on to the next point is, this is going to help us understand why we do what we do. So this is called the golden circle. There's 3 layers, the middle layer, the smallest one is the why, the outer one is the how, and the biggest one is the what. So the what is, you can obviously describe what it is that you do. Kelly can say what she does, Amy can say what she does, so basically your responsibilities, what it is that you're contributing to the company, what it is that you do, what is our products, what is our services, EFF Bootcamp as also individuals. And then the how do we execute on that? How do we give someone results? How do we come up with marketing campaigns? How do we do a follow-up? It's very easy to answer that. But the difficult thing is the why. The why is obviously the purpose, your cause, why are you doing it, and your belief. Why do you get out of bed? Like God said, you can question why on every single thing. Why did you buy a car? Why did you get out of bed? Why do you want to live where you're living right now? Why do you want to get married? Why does the company exist, and why should anyone care? So after that, when it's been the last point where it says like, why should anyone care? It was like, whoa, exactly. Why should anyone care that EFF exists? Why should anyone care that we want to open up more locations, So let me just end off on there. Exactly to that point, like, I've just also getting the aha moment, like, whoa, okay. Why should people care? Why should I actually care? Why should I get out of bed and be like, ooh, today I'm going to serve this person, that person, because I believe already in you, obviously, because that's why I came here, and I believe in the growth of EFF Bootcamp. I believe in opening up 200 more locations. I believe that each one of us can get results, and I believe that our customers are loyal, not just to EFF Bootcamp, but to each one of us who is, have a relationship with them. I mean, you've been here for like the longest time, and you obviously people who come and go, but you also see the loyal ones, because they understand where the true vision is. So that is my takeaway. Thanks, Garth and Mikael, for taking over.
I apologize.
It's a juicy book. It's a very juicy book.
Okay.
You preach.
Yeah, I was gonna, but God did the preaching already. No, seriously, because my takeaway was pretty much about worry. Like, not worrying about what's ahead, not worrying about the future. Because the Bible says today there is enough problems already. But it's those worries that we have. Like we asking ourselves, like you guys are saying now, why? But like you're questioning everything. Like we could be asking yourself, why did Gavin leave? Okay, now I need to come back. Like it's just you building it's like you wasting time. You're wasting time. You're bottling yourself up until the point that like okay, you burned out. You just blow up. Do you understand? And instead of us focusing on tomorrow, as even Goff mentioned as well, is you figure it out today. Like okay, because you planned ahead. It's not because you didn't plan though. That's the thing. You like as the questions come, you're dealing with them exactly how God said. You're dealing with them. You're writing them down. Okay, and also Mikael said, it's playing devil's advocate. The questions are coming. You're dealing with them, right? And that's like you planning your tomorrow. You're not worrying. You're planning about it. You see. So as the worries come, you're dealing with it, and then you're worrying about the things that you need to do today. I mean, you have your to-dos. You fix those things today, and then tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, you're gonna sort of whatever you plan to do tomorrow. So that's pretty much what God said, and this is what I just wanted to add on. That's why I said God already made the preaching. You see, and plus when it comes to the training and everything, God already paid the price. Do you understand? This thing of waking up every morning to come and train. He made life easier for each and every one of us. He already paid the price. He already went to the cross and died for us. Please forgive me, but am I lying?
No, you're right, 100%.
Thank you so much.